So we just got a bunch of new information about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, but the problem is, I don't know about you, but I couldn't understand it. It was all in Japanese, and like probably most of you watching this, I don't speak Japanese. But with the new trailer, all the new gameplay, and everything else that was announced, even though I couldn't understand it, I did manage to find 10, well, maybe 10, 9 at least. I at least have 9 new things to talk about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and we're gonna get into it right now. What's up, guys? Welcome back, or welcome in for the first time. If you are new here, as always, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so real quick first, before we even jump into the 10 or 9 things that I have here, let's just talk about how great this game looks. Like, not only visually, but like just as a game in general, this looks like it's gonna be great. Now, while it is a warrior style game, this looks a lot different, and it seems like there's gonna be a lot more different gameplay elements in it than just, you know, kind of what we got with Hyrule Warriors. I think this is really gonna take it a step further and really bring it into the whole Breath of the Wild universe, you know, as to really make it the trilogy we're looking for. But the visuals, I mean, wow, this game looks great. It's very clear now that the Wii U was holding back what they wanted to do with Breath of the Wild. It doesn't look 1,000 times better or anything like that, but you can tell everything is cleaned up. And I know it's a different style game, but the frame rate looks better. Everything's just a lot tighter and a lot cleaner looking. But I mean, you guys know I'm obviously very, very excited about this game. But let's go ahead and jump into this stuff I have here. The first thing that I want to talk about is that in this game, you are going to be able to shield surf anywhere. It looks like at any time. It's actually one of Link's moves. As he surfs in, he's pretty much bowling. It looked really cool. So that looks awesome. I think that's a great move for Link to have. We saw a couple more of Link's moves, like the spin attack, which looked pretty good. It was all right. That looks like it's gonna be one of his early special moves, but we're gonna talk a little bit more about those special moves as we get further into the video here, because we did see someone else's too, and we'll get into that. Another thing I picked out in the gameplay is that all the sounds from Breath of the Wild, all the sound effects, like when you open chests, or when you get a new item, or, you know, anything like that, they're all taken from that game and put directly into this game. They sound exactly the same, which I think is amazing. I'm so happy that they are really keeping everything just like it was in the game. This really is going to feel like an extension of Breath of the Wild. I was a little worried at first that it was gonna kind of feel like a little bit more of a separate thing and not really a full-on trilogy, but after seeing what we saw today, I have no doubts this is gonna fit right in. Even being a different style of gameplay, this game is gonna fit right in with the other two for sure. Now, another very interesting thing we saw today in some of the gameplay is something I definitely wasn't expecting, and I'm probably sure you guys weren't expecting this too, but we actually saw one of the Sheik Towers rise from the ground. I did not think we were gonna see these towers. I didn't think they were able to uncover them back then. Obviously, I was wrong, and I need to check my history a little better, because clearly they did, but that was a huge surprise to me. There's a cutscene where Link catches the Sheik slate, and when he does, everything starts rumbling around. You can tell it's like a, you know, like a whole earthquake thing going on, like, and all of a sudden, one of the towers just flies out of the ground. And honestly, I'm trying to figure out which tower it was, because it looked like it was really close to the castle, like right there. Maybe they were in a different location. Maybe they were out in Hyrule Field a little bit more. Maybe it's that one that's like, I wanna say, what is it, like southwest of the castle a little bit out in Hyrule Field? I can't remember exactly where it's at, but maybe it's that one. I'm not sure, but I did not expect to see these in this game. So that was a surprise, and I'm really interested to see what role they actually play in the game. Another thing we did get confirmation on was that the Flurry Rush from Breath of the Wild, which is kind of like something that slows down time, and you can come in and like really attack your enemy. It's all in slow motion. Anyway, I said in my breakdown of the original trailer that I noticed something like that, and that was a Breath of the Wild thing, not a Warriors thing. So even though I guess that's not really new information, because we saw it in the trailer, Urbosa did it in the trailer, the original trailer that is. But we did get confirmation today. You can see Link 100% does the same exact move. So that's also something I'm super excited about, that they're adding just real gameplay from Breath of the Wild into this game. It makes me think it may control a little bit like Link in Breath of the Wild. I mean, obviously, there's gonna be a lot of different stuff. A lot of different commands in this game than there are in, you know, like Breath of the Wild, but just looking at it, it's crazy. This just looks like Breath of the Wild. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. We'll go ahead and do this one now too, because it's also something we kind of already figured was gonna be going on, but now we know. The little mini egg guardian, it did look like in the gameplay that he was running around actually fighting with you. He was right by Link's side the whole time. So I don't know if he's gonna be a companion to just Link or if he'll be with you on all the missions, you know, no matter who you are. We'll have to wait and see on that. But it was confirmed today. He is a good guy, which we knew, and he is going to be some type of a companion throughout the game for Link or, you know, all the champions. We'll have to wait and see on that. But he looked really cool. I thought the way that he moved around, he was very fast. Like the Guardians move kind of quick, but he's very quick, kind of freaky. But he's definitely not freaky looking when he's just sitting there, that's for sure. I mean, he looks a little like BB-8. He's kind of like an R2-D2 BB-8 type of thing, you know, mixed together. There's no way you're gonna tell me that they didn't get inspiration from those droids. Pretty obvious. Not saying that's a bad thing. You guys know I'm totally cool with that. But the next one, since we're talking about the other champions and stuff, we got to see a little bit more footage of the other champions fighting. And from what it looks like, everybody is going to be able to use the powers that you get from the Sheik Slate. I don't have it pulled up here right in front of me, but I do remember seeing a few of them actually using, I think it was stasis. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll make sure and throw that up on screen right now so you guys can check that out. So that actually leaves me with a question. While we did get that answer, we will see everybody using those powers. What is Zelda's moveset gonna be? Because the only thing we saw from her in the original trailer was powers from the Sheik Slate, and that's what I thought she was gonna have. I thought that was gonna kind of be her moveset, but it looks like everybody's got that moveset. So again, we go back to what's her moveset gonna be? So that's a very interesting thing that I can't wait to find out. If you guys have any idea of what Zelda's moveset might be like, leave in the comments below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this one now. I think this is probably the biggest one of the entire everything that we saw today. Impa is confirmed in the game. Bigger than that, she is playable, and wow, her moveset looks insane. She looks like she's gonna be the best character to play with, possibly. Mipha looked like she had some pretty cool stuff in the first trailer, but Impa's stuff looks a ton like the Yiga clan out in Hyrule Field when they come attack you and they kind of like disappear and turn up at different places, and she was making like clones of herself. She was disappearing. I mean, her moveset looks insane. It looked absolutely crazy. I cannot wait to play as Impa in this game. So we got that. Impa, confirmed. Her moveset is amazing. She's playable. All great things. Honestly, there's not a lot of bad things. In fact, I don't think there's any bad things that I can think of about this game right now. I am so pumped for this game. Everything looks great. So another thing we did find out today is that we are going to be able to get another bonus weapon, and that's going to be the training sword. Now, if you've got any Breath of the Wild save data at all on your Switch, you're gonna get this sword. If you don't, it looks like you're gonna be able to get it through DLC later, which I can imagine there's probably gonna be a lot of DLC for this game coming. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. You know, I don't really buy a lot of that stuff, so it doesn't matter to me. I don't know. In this one, actually, I might. We'll just have to wait and see what all that is. So yeah, there is another weapon that you're gonna get for having certain things. If you pre-order the game, obviously, the digital version, I think it was, you get the soup ladle, which I'm probably not gonna get the digital version, honestly, because I have hopes that because of the last one we're gonna talk about here, we are going to see a better physical version available soon. Because it looks like Japan is getting a very cool collector's edition, which was also announced today. I'm gonna be showing some pictures of it right here, but that sailcloth, oh, that sailcloth is so cool. I don't know how much it would cost to have it imported in from Japan, but I mean, how cool would that look? You know, draped over my couch right here. That would look super cool. Or maybe hang it on the wall behind the desk on the other set. I mean, I don't know. Seeing the one in Japan gives me hope that we'll see one here, but I'm pretty sure the pre-orders for that go live Friday, and you are gonna be able to get it on Amazon. That's Amazon Japan. So it is possible to get it here, sort of. You're gonna have to pay a little bit of extra money to get it here, but if you really want it, it will be available. But my hope is that we are gonna get our own. And who knows, maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be the same. I don't know. But guys, that's all I got. That's all I could get, you know? We couldn't understand anything they were saying. That's all right. I was really hoping that they would put out a translated version afterwards, but they still haven't. Maybe by the time this goes up, they will, and I'll have to go back and remake all this stuff. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything that I missed that you think is a big deal that should have been on this list, because I'm pretty sure that was 9. Maybe yours could have been my 10. If it's good, I'll go ahead and pin it so everybody can see it as well. But guys, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video. Make sure you are subscribed, and we will see you in the next one.